Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this year my son started preschool and now he is out and it's summertime and it's a little harder to keep him occupied now that he has gotten so used to so many different activities throughout the day. So I have been just trying to be more creative with playtime with him and really focusing on that time when I am playing with him. For today's video, I'm sharing a few fun DIYs plus some things that I found on Amazon that you can play with your kids this summer, and hopefully you guys will find a few ideas from it. So starting first with some outdoor activities, I'm going to be making some sidewalk chalk paint. Very easy to make. All you need is cornstarch, water, and food coloring. I have these donut molds that are my husband's, and I'm just going to use these for the sidewalk chalk paint, which washes very easily, so you don't have to worry about that. Basically, I have the ratio listed in the description, but I'm adding a few different colors here. I'm going to mix it up with different popsicle sticks, and then I'm going to take it outside. You want some paint brushes, and then you can just go crazy with your kids on the sidewalk. And this is a really fun way to create art, and a little bit different than chalk because you can paint a little bit more with it, which is nice. So it's kind of like a watercolor type feel. So yeah, this is really easy to make, really simple and fun to do outside during the summer months. I also wanted to find a really cool Explorer kit on Amazon, so I ended up finding this one. I purchased it for my son and then I surprised him with it. It has a headlight, it has a whistle, it has a compass, it has binoculars, it has a magnifying glass, and it also has a rechargeable flashlight, which he loved as well. So this was a really fun kit. It's fun to use all over the yard, and we had a lot of fun experimenting with it. An Explorer kit makes spending time outside very fun, and this can be done at a playground, it can be done at a park, or in your backyard. The other thing that was really fun that I grabbed off of Amazon was just this giant bubble maker. It comes with bubbles and like these two huge sticks that bubbles come out of. At first we were struggling a little bit with it, but we got better. We ended up keeping it for a few days. His cousins came over and we blew up a pool and we did swimming in bubbles, and it was really fun, but this was our first attempt to try to figure it out, and he absolutely loved the bubbles. Such a win. If the summer heat is too much to stay outside, all good. You can bring it inside. There's a really easy Play-Doh recipe that I am making today. It's flour, cream of tartar, some oil. You can use some, really any oil you have. I have I can't say it. Safflower, I'm not even gonna try. Oil or vegetable oil you can use. I will have everything listed below. And then food coloring, so you can make a few different colors if you want. And a little bit of salt. And you just mix it all together. You can add more flour if it's feeling a little too sticky. I usually use gloves because when you're first starting to work in the food coloring, it can get on your hands. It's not as bad once you really work it into the dough, but at first I like to use gloves just to kind of avoid any food coloring all over my hands, which isn't a big deal, but just if you want want to avoid that. And you can make a really easy Play-Doh. So if you're bored, it's summer, you want to do something inside where it's cool, make some homemade Play-Doh with your kids. So growing up, we used to go to Chuck E. Cheese or McDonald's, and they would have these balls that you could play in. And thinking back on it now, it's pretty gross. But honestly, now they have them on Amazon. They're BPA-free. They're chemical-free. You can buy them in bulk. I bought 100 of them. They are keeping my kids very busy. My 1-year-old is loving them. If you follow me on Instagram, I usually show like my life daily on my Instagram stories. So my little Isaiah, he loves these balls. But a really fun idea as well is to take the boxes that even they come in, or if you get like an Amazon box or you order something and you have boxes, you put points on the box. So you have 10, 20, and 30. And then you set the boxes apart. So 30 is the farthest away because that's the hardest. And you see how many they can get inside of the boxes with those balls. So I got the balls on Amazon. You just throw them inside the boxes. You can count up the points and it keeps them occupied for a good amount of time. So when you're feeling as a mom like, what do I do with my kids, or you're feeling lost for ideas, this is a really fun game that keeps them occupied for a good amount of time. And you can play it inside or you can play it outside if you want, but on those really hot summer days or even rainy days, you can bring it inside and play this game inside. Last but not least, I got a puzzle, a solar system puzzle, because my son is obsessed with the solar system right now. And so I got the 48-piece puzzle, which he's definitely gotten a few times in a row, so I'm probably going to get a little bit of a harder one next time. So this is fun because you can do it a few days in a row and hopefully increase their time for completing it and just challenge them to get faster and faster with doing it and enjoy doing it with your kids, because it's a challenge to do puzzles and it's really fun to figure them out, and especially if it's something that they're excited to see when it's finished. So there's so many different options, but I decided to order this one because I knew he would love it, and it kind of talks about all the different planets and everything as well. So it's a really fun learning game. I feel like as a babysitter, I was so much more prepared, and as a mom, I feel like I have so much going on that it's really hard to find that designated time to play with your kids, and it's really important to do so. So hopefully this gives you some ideas and sparks your interest to find creative ways to play with your kids this summer. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.